welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. On the opposing sideline, head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward. Cairo Santos to get this one started. And we're off and running from Northwest Stadium. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 22 on that one, and the Commanders will have a first. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Bronco 80.
Going on first down, Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't go too much longer.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Let's go.
Iran, it's Krosky Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
On the play. 2nd and goal at the Bears' 12-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. An early reminder that while you're trying to account for all the options they've got on offense, Brock, you also got to be wary of how well he can run the football, too.
You know, one of the questions that I love that you ask in our production meetings to these D coordinators is, anything keeping you up this week? Anything this offense does in particular that's going to be really bothersome? And it's just this, time and again, right? A quarterback that can run is such a weapon.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Bears nothing. Matt Gay to
Gay now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, #1, and #2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Tag! Deputy Lions!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds Brown right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
A run now with Prosky Merritt. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Prosky Merritt on the carry. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, ball at the 36.
Janet. Liking, hey, chip.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Janet.
Here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go now. 76, go.
Daniels. Flush down now to his left. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These QBs, make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Again, Daniels to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play, because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Hey. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
37-yard attempt.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. From 37 yards in the right hash. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 29. Now here he goes. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chicago first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So second down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On play action, here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
The pitch is out to Johnson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Working from the gun, Williams. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now an inside give to Johnson. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown! Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has a man, it's Ertz. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Krosky Maris. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Okay, break.
Made at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Daniels back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniels now. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead.
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14, Bears 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. 1st down, Williams. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
So Reed to give to Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Liking 18.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Up 2nd and 2.
Red.
At the 40-yard line.
They run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's good.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st down. 1st and 10. At
Ready?
the 38-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. He finds Brown, right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
13-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Krosky Merritt. And he won't win the race there as he's out of bounds at the 4.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense. That surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Bears 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
On the return.
Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
2-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They bring a tight end in motion right. Williams to throw on first. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams to throw. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Bears.
To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 21, Bears 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
The kickoff for Chicago.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You could feel, even up in the booth, the full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is fourth-year back, James Cook. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bills get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's the All-Pro Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Lions are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the man who made the Green Bay crowd go nuts on draft night, now playing in Lambeau Field, Matthew Golden. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you could just feel it's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Williams off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. On play action, here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears...
A motion a tight end left. First down throw by Williams. And they take him down right along the 30. Tackle on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. And the Commanders...
Here's Swift on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
9 yards. It's second down.
What is that?
Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Williams from the gun. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll bring out the punter here. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Play fake here, Daniels. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he drives it up to the 24. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. The Bears into the nickel for third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Jukes one defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and
Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here he is on 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and
Now Daniels to throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
On the go.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
that's another Washington.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Washington Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Down. Crack all 80.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Ready, set.
Wayne Edmonds on the tackle. A loss of 2.
Let's
Brings
go now.
up 2nd and 12.
To throw, Daniels.
18-yard line.
Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end.
Okay, ready.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut out left. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Williams on first down. Searches from the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
A draw now. This is Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the 48. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running for it, it's Swift. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. They'll run it with Swift. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's got it! Has a layout for it, but touchdown! The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 35, Bears 14. Matt Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Bears first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48.
Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Coverage by Mikey Sanders.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Dan Quinn setting his commanders down for another drive. New set of downs for him from the 46. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing with their best offense here.
Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really should be missing too many throws. Those need to be quarterback.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Escapes out to the left. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
First down, Bears.
Williams off the play fake. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking over the middle, that's Deuce. He has to get near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
12. First down.
Here's Williams again. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Complete to DeAndre.
Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
3rd down, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Bears first down.
First down, here's Swift. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense up to the line fast.
On the tackle.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard.
Throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Third and goal, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
What point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready?
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. We've got whistles and a timeout called by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's batted way up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears losing by 14. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw is Williams. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
34 yards. First down, Bears.
First down throw by Williams. He's got more once again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
17 yards. First down, Chicago.
Williams to throw on first. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Cut at the 10-yard line. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
First and goal, Chicago.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Swift. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. Here he is to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.